it's a weapon against toward in the mind of people who don't have self-awareness. So if a person doesn't, you know what I'm saying, see their own flaws and acknowledge that they need to self-improve, then they're always going to feign accountability. They're always going to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you holding a mirror up to them. Like, nigga, how dare you hold that mirror up and show me where I was wrong? Because I don't think I was wrong.
What's wrong with you showing me what I did wrong? How about I want to be able to just put it off on somebody else. Don't put that mirror on me.
Sure. Can I put that on a shelf? Let me put that on the shelf. Don't decide for me when I have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Turn it around. Put it facing the wall. I deal with people like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
motherfuckers don't want no accountability. Like they want to just pass the buck. Here, put it out to the side, or put this over there. And then when shit go wrong,
and that's just because the embarrassment. It's like it's the embarrassment factor. You know how like niggas can't take a joke, that type of deal. You know what I'm saying? People who can't take a joke don't want to be embarrassed. They don't like public embarrassment. They don't like to be. They don't want the mirror held up to them, and then they have to face the same thing that everybody else see. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's like a video game. It's like you the main character and everybody else is NPCs. You know what I'm saying? Like you go through Grand Theft Auto and you could beat up on pedestrians. You know why? For that very reason. Accountability. You know what I'm saying?
Accountability. No accountability until somebody, I guess, walks up and shoots your motherfucking ass for doing
exactly. Right? And now you're dealing with somebody else who the main character in their story.
Right. Yeah, man. It's a wild ride, man. But I'm expecting to be more involved with family as we go forward. Like I definitely would like to be more involved. I don't want to continue to grow as a person, as a human being, and not have any involvement with my dad's side of the family. Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
And this is kind of like stringing off of what we've been talking about, because I feel like we've been like we weaved in and out of a bunch of different conversations, but all within the same context. So like, do you think that the concept of family that we seek is something that we see mostly on TV and in movies, but doesn't really exist for anybody in a real way?
I think it is. Here's my thing.
Hold on, before you answer, just think about it. Because the way that it's outlined and portrayed on TV versus a reality, I have yet to meet one individual out of all the people I've met who can pretty much say that by 80% accuracy, their lives align with a lot of what we envision to be that.
But that's television, right? That's imagery. No,
I didn't say TV. I said that. So the idea, the concept of what we think family should be like, the family dinners for the holidays, everybody get together for holidays and everybody enjoying everybody's company.
I don't know no family, including mine, that has that. Like, it's not that. No person I know.
Family cookouts.
Even at the family cookouts, everyone is not there. You have people who couldn't make it because they're sick. You have people who couldn't make it because they were working. You got people who couldn't make it because they were
in jail.
Correct. Or they're in Alcoholics Anonymous. And you got people that just don't want to show up because they don't like no fucking body.
That's the point I'm making. You see what I'm saying? Like the idea, like everything you named is like real world shit. So imagine that on a meta scale. So like you're talking about everybody on a global scale. If you got like different types of layers and issues, people who deal with anxiety, people who grow up feeling whatever kind of way. They might have been growing up dealing with fucking anxiety. They might have grew up dealing with depression, never had it addressed. There's all types of different scenarios and shit that factor in. You know what I'm saying? So now you have like let's say a family of 5. So that's 2 parents, maybe, and 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? It's already hard to make money to take care of that, and depending on where you live in a metropolitan city. So most likely you're gonna separate yourself from everybody and focus on that because it's so fucking expensive. So let's say it's a single parent home. Yeah, that little unit might be close. They might not be close because mom probably ain't got no time because she always working, taking care of the bills for the kids and making sure they have clothes and stuff for school. So when they grow up and they get out there in the world and they get grown, they're gonna seek what they imagine family to be, versus what, you know what I'm saying, what they know family to be, because they know that experience isn't something they don't want to replicate. So they keep on seeking out this idea of a family that doesn't really exist for anybody. We all got struggles.
Because the family that they're coming from, whatever it's lacking, that's what they're seeking when they step out, is that validation that we was talking about, right? Yeah. I'm looking for different pieces of family that I don't necessarily get from home, myself included, as a young man growing up, right? Yep. I'm hanging out with this group of guys because I don't have that at home. There's nothing but women when I get home. You know what I mean? So I need to be around guys that I relate to, you know, and at some point, I want validation. I want to show them that I do deserve my respect. I do want to show them different sides of me. I do want to show them loyalty. I do want to show them I'm tough. So, you know, I don't think the family dynamic, no matter, for me, because I know it's television, right? I've yet to see a family ever be extremely perfect. I've yet to see a situation where families come together to resolve issues on a major scale where everybody gets involved. Like that's not real world shit. I've never seen that in real life. And
again, because we take into account that it's all somebody's writing. Somebody's writing this is all their idea. This is what they imagine. And they just happen to have the highest platform to project their imagination onto the world. Your imagination is personal. Ain't too many people you're gonna sit there and listen to you talk about what your idea of a family is. You know what I'm saying? They were like, man, what the fuck you talking about, bro? But this motherfucker gets to write about it, have people paid to film it, and have people act it out. And now you have this individual or this group of people's idea of what a family is projected to the world, and everybody else say, that looks interesting. I want that.
We hustle sun up until sundown just to keep businesses in our part of town. That's black gold. It's community wealth when we support ourselves. Recycle the money before you spend somewhere else. That's black gold.